When I sit, I have to like consistently suck.
Second, girls.
Okay. I do this.
You can hide your feet in my butt crack. Okay, I'm gonna do the intro.
Wow.
Can you not be like, wow?
Hey everyone, welcome to Wow.
Okay, so today's topic, we're going to be going through our 2025 bingo card. Top 50 items that we're putting on our 2025 bingo cards. This is a little bit of a spin on a goal setting episode because we wanted to spice it up a little bit. I feel like typically goal setting is very abstract. You kind of look towards the end of the year in accumulation. But what's fun about a bingo card is you can kind of achieve things along the way.
These goals are very quick, snappy, task-based goals, pretty specific to a KPI.
KPI. We're looking at the ROI of our KPIs.
Can you explain what is the bingo thing?
Okay, so this is like a TikTok thing that has really risen.
Also, guys, TikTok is going to be disbanded January 19th.
Disbanded.
Disabled
or
disabled? Disabled January 19th.
But I don't think that means it's no longer available.
Maybe old
Get a
content
VPN.
only.
Well, VPNs are so not good. My whole company is all about VPNs are extremely not secure, and you kind of have to go back to your main data center and then go back out. So it's like called backhauling, and it really slows down performance. So we're like anti-VPN. So it's all about slow down performance. So throughout the year, you're accomplishing the goal. So every time you accomplish one of the squares, you cross it out.
Oh.
And then the idea is at the end of the year, you want to cross out all the bingos to get like the blackout you win, right? Let's say you get 5 in a row, like you reward yourself with something because you like achieved a row,
Okay,
like you got a bingo.
Okay, I thought we were gonna actually play the bingo.
No,
The bingo.
No,
With
the
the V.
bingo. The V.
Yes, and I think it's good that we have a lot written down because it's just good to like brain dump and then you can prioritize.
And you don't need to accomplish all of them.
It will be very difficult to accomplish all of them, honestly.
I think we will do it though.
I'm doing
Skinny.
it right now.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Okay, so we're gonna switch off back and forth. Mao and I both made a list of 25 each. But I think these are good ideas in general for inspiration for you. But keep in mind, okay, so we're mid-20s, living in a city, so you'll see a lot of the overarching goals that we want are like kind of related to that.
So my first one is do my own head massages to better my sleep and release cortisol. I went to a head spa last year and they were massaging my head and they said I have extreme bumps on my head because of how much
You were
stress.
dropped too many times as a baby.
Because of how much stress I hold in my shoulders and in my head. So just
But
doing
how do you have
like
bumps in your scalp? You don't have
don't
muscles
know.
in your scalp.
I guess it forms. The cortisol like molecule just like pops. So then you take your knuckles like this and then around the meridian, they said, or perimeter.
The meridian?
You take your knuckles like this and then you do little shaking vibrations across the perimeter of your head.
Kind of like lymphatic drainage.
Basically draining. So then you'll have better sleep and then you'll feel more relaxed and it just releases the tension.
Wait, how
That's
often
my
did you
goal.
want to do that?
Almost every night. I gua sha every night.
Okay, my first one is go to 4 different San Francisco museums. I already accomplished one, and we're about halfway through January now, so I think I'm making good traction on that goal. So we should go together. And I've been able to double dip in this goal of going on dates with my boyfriend. We went to the museum, and I think we can have like a fun night out. There's like museum after dark events
Oh God, I went. Yeah.
for one of your dates.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, but I had to buy his drink because he begged for it.
Wait, did he say, can you buy my drink?
Yeah, he's like, can you please buy my drink?
He did not.
Yes, he did this pose.
He did not. He was
Oh,
begging you to
bro.
buy his drink. I would leave immediately.
Number 2.
Have my parents or family members visit my apartment. They live in Japan, so it's going to be a trip out for them, but I would love for them to see where I live.
My number 2 is watch a sunrise. And I think I need to get a little bit more specific with that because I was realizing the other day that literally every morning I'm able to watch the sunrise now because the sunrise is just a little bit later. So I kind of want to like go out and watch a sunrise rather than just seeing it from the apartment.
And she'll
cool.
hit the cornea exposure.
Yes,
With it
maximum
too.
cornea exposure.
Get the gold status on United Airlines. I'm already at a silver this year because of the business travels, so I'll definitely hit it. I'm so excited to not be in the line with the peasants.
Do you get lounge access too?
I think so for gold.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. Number 3 for me is visit a national park.
Mindful about breathing exercises during workouts and sitting. So when you get older, your organs, I think, shift downwards because of gravity and like just less muscle.
That's also how people can help work on their core while they're even walking and stuff. If
Yeah.
you just brace your core while you're walking, you can actually also strengthen your core.
Yes.
That's
I
good.
have a fupa now.
Go wine tasting. I just love dressing up. Just like not even the part of drinking that I enjoy, but just like the vibes around it. So that's why I think it would be fun.
One of our friends owns a winery, so we just go to that one, right?
She has a wine membership, yeah.
Decrease my screen time by 10%. Yeah.
Quantifiable ROI. My next one is get a new piercing. So let me know where I should get it next. I don't know. I have a lot. No, not on the nose. Not on the $15,000 nose.
Pole or dance class?
My next one was complete a closet clean out. And I already did a bulk of this, but now I just need to sell all my stuff on Poshmark, which is such a chore, but I'm trying to chip away at it slowly. And connected to that, like be a little bit more mindful about the things that I buy. I have slight shopping addiction.
Think about what I am grateful for every night so I can be kinder. I think I'm an extremely kind person and a people pleaser, but sometimes I have to pick my words and channel my emotions right, so I say things that are nice, but if I'm grateful every day, maybe it'll come naturally.
I feel like usually people do it in the morning. Like I do it in the morning, so it like sets the tone for your day. My next one is visit a dermatologist. I have rosacea. I have a bunch of like skin tags on my neck for some reason that I kind of want to like remove.
I think it's the gold.
My necklaces rubbing?
Yes. You should take them off when you sleep. Neutralize period pain through natural techniques than pain pills.
Do you have ideas of how you're going to do that?
Walks, warm. There's a lot of endocrine disruptors in the house with toxic materials. So if we're cutting that out, it's probably going to be better.
Also, I heard like, I think it's dandelion tea or something helps.
Yeah.
Also, rubbing castor oil on it helps. My next one is get global entry. So if you don't know what global entry is, you basically do like an application and do an interview process at the airport, and they give you this global entry pass that just makes it easier for you to go through immigration when you're doing international travel.
My next one is go to the sauna 2 to 3 times a week. We are privileged enough to have a sauna in this apartment.
Getting the most out of our rent.
Exactly. So 2 to 3 times a week seems very plausible.
Also, I want to know what your thoughts are on sauna versus steam room. I'm a sauna girl through and through. Steam room makes me feel slightly suffocated.
Oh my God, remember at Burke Williams that we went to a steam room and I couldn't
my
see
God.
you and I was like,
This was our
"Nairobi?
trauma. This was our
Nairobi?"
trauma. We literally went in there and then all of a sudden these two ladies like turned it on like full blast. So we were sitting across the room and then all of a sudden all this steam comes. We can't even see each other. She's like having a panic attack, hyperventilating in the corner. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I wonder if she's okay.
Because it was like kind of big.
Like I couldn't even see her and she was in the back. She was like covered with the
so
white
bad.
steam. My next one is complete a crochet project. I got a Woobles for Christmas from Mal. So I started it and then I like made one wrong stitch and I fucked it up. So I had to like undo it and then I undid the whole thing. And the notches that it was like at, I don't know where the notches are. So I'm just like really intimidated to try it again because I think I'm just going to get lost because I don't know where the fuck the thing goes. So I'm going to try my best.
Dude,
But
that was like so expensive,
I spent
guys.
dude, it was like $10. I spent like 2 hours starting it and then all my work went to waste. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be harder than I thought.
Damn.
It's fine.
Compartmentalize work and life by putting my phone on D&D after work.
My next one is go on a new hike.
Work on my feet arches every week. So I have extreme flat feet. I know there's towel exercises where you're scrunching your toes and moving the towel in, and that creates your arch, and that can help with your strides and how you walk.
My next one is go on a girls' trip.
Guys, her girls' trips are like lavish, 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 lavash. Next one.
Wait, I wasn't done talking about the locations I wanted to go to.
Okay, you can.
Park City, Utah was on my list. I'm going there next month. Charleston, South Carolina. It's just a far flight. Nashville, Tennessee, I want to go to. I'm not crazy about country stuff, but I think it would be fun. And I think you have a work.
I think it's in July. It's going to be motherfucking hot.
I know.
We got to practice our southern accents.
No violence, please.
Cook 3 days of the week.
Learn to cook a new dish. And I already kind of did this with my shakshuka, which
It was great.
what show?
Tastes so good.
Yeah, Mal was coming back from her trip, so I wanted to make her a breakfast.
Be consistent with my vitamins. Right now I take magnesium, elderberry, vitamin C, and then iron.
I heard that the easiest thing to do is just take a woman's multivitamin. Okay, my next one. Explore 4 SF neighborhoods for a full day. So I want to give this a little bit more explanation because I think it would be fun to venture out and have a list of like restaurants, activities, and places I want to go fully in one neighborhood. So, for example, doing Mission District one full day, North Beach one full day, and have an itinerary from like day to night about activities to do.
We gotta really go to the Mission.
I know, I really want to do the Mission because I feel like they have really good food, and I have a bunch of places on my Belly app. You can bookmark the places you want to go and like see where your friends want to go and rate the different restaurants you try. It's really fun. You like haven't added anything to it. I'm kind of salty about it.
Eat one fruit every day.
I actually like that goal. I'm gonna adopt that too. One fruit a day. I think you should do one fruit, one veg.
Excuse me, do
bar is
not
low.
edit my goals for me.
Well, I'm saying for myself.
Guys, I am feisty today.
She's very spicy. My next one is buy a nice jewelry investment piece. Also, it would be nice if I was gifted one because we love getting nice things without having to buy it ourselves. I'm also thinking, this is related to my other goal. My other one is get promoted. And if I get promoted, I'm thinking maybe I'll buy a jewelry piece to like reward myself for like the promotion.
Very much so. Stretch in the morning or night for 1 week.
Try a new workout class.
Have 5K in direct savings.
Next one is volunteer. I saw this girl on TikTok who volunteered at the SF library. I thought that was really cute. Specifically,
What merit is there to volunteer?
you just give back to the community.
What has the community given us?
Oh my gosh. Can you just give to the people without needing anything in return? This is why volunteer would never be on Mal's goal list.
Charity or volunteering?
Dude.
Use bruh or bro or swear words one less time. Funny story, I called one of our leadership bruh, and he was like, "Did you just call me bruh?" And I said, bruh.
He's like
follow-up
this Gen
com-
Z
yeah.
bitch, like, oh my
A
god.
follow-up comment was made saying like, "Oh no, she meant like bra, like she has a supported bra." And I was like,
Who said that? That's even worse.
I mean, it was a comedic situation. I don't think there was any hard feelings involved, but I just don't want to start swearing in front of professional settings.
I think that's so funny because Gen Z really brings no professionalism to the workplace.
Zero.
Literally. I'm like, sometimes I see people and I'm like, the way you talk to your friends is not how you can talk to your coworkers, especially leadership. Not towards someone, but, oh, like, we're going to miss this deadline. And I'm like, bruh.
You know who you are
Huh?
if you're watching.
Your leadership is going to be watching. Next one, try a new coffee shop.
Find a London boy or talk to one. If you're watching this and you're from London, like, come on. Okay, next one.
Next one is see a movie in theaters. Hopefully a good movie comes out that I want to see.
I want to see a scary movie. No one wants to see a scary movie. I just
Eric
don't
will
understand.
go with you.
But, like, why not you?
Because I'm scared of scary movies.
See, I don't understand the logic behind people being scared of scary movies or scary things. I'm like, it doesn't exist, especially if it's, like, paranormal. I'm just like, it's just tapping into your imagination.
Well, I think that's the scariest part for me because when I was little, I had a very, I don't know about overactive imagination, but I always like got in my head about movies and things, and I always got a lot of nightmares.
You know what the correlation here is? If you cannot take, you cannot watch scary movies. There's a direct correlation. Next one.
Wait, I want to think about that.
I have never met someone who can take but cannot watch scary movies.
Oh, but what about the opposite where they can take weed, but they can...
I'm saying just the opposite of that, saying I can never met someone who's not yes, but you're saying what about yes, no, which is the same because you're saying what about a person who can do that, which I'm saying I've never met someone who cannot do that. Be gluten-free for 1 month to see skin and gut improvement. I really want to do the subtraction diet. It just takes a lot of time and commitment, so I just been avoiding.
Next one, go to one of each of the Bay Area sports games. So Giants, 49ers, Sharks, and Warriors.
Go to an omakase.
Also, you know where I want to go? The one in Japantown where it's only takeout sushi.
Oh, never heard of that, but I've seen it on TikTok.
My next one is to speak on a panel or at an event. Most likely this will be product marketing related.
Going to a singing lesson. So I've never told this to anyone.
You didn't tell me this.
So last year I booked a singing lesson.
You never told me this.
Yes, because it's embarrassing. It's like, why, dude? Like,
it's not
wow,
embarrassing.
why?
It's
Do
like
you
a
wanna
hobby.
Be like a pop star or something.
It's a hobby.
Low-key I did.
She trying to be Britney.
Exactly. I feel like people who are actually good at singing start singing lessons. I got really nervous, so I canceled on the day of. Because we have a music room in our apartment, we can bring in karaoke and then sing there. I just want to explore that side and see if I can improve my singing.
I think that's a great goal. I love that. Well, thank you for sharing. Start ring shopping for an engagement ring,
Which she already has.
which I have. I went to Harry Winston just for fun because those rings are like over $200,000. And let me tell you, I don't think they're worth, but I appreciate the artistic value.
The rings she wants are diamonds, and it's just crazy.
Say one achievement to leadership every day.
Nonchalantly.
Every day?
I don't want it to come off like I'm bragging, so I like just keep it to myself. But I learned that to get somewhere or promoted, like you need to be sharing what you did. Melody does this amazingly, so I want to be able to do that.
Because I'm a Gemini. It's in my blood. My next one's go surfing. We did surf lessons in Costa Rica.
So this is 5-year planning. I just want to know what I want to do. I've already had a goal for where I want to be now, like 5 years ago. We'll be living in the US, be in like the medical industry.
So this is my... Sorry to cut you off. So I used to believe in 5-year plans and I no longer do because I feel like the world is just changing so fast and so many things are changing.
That is very true.
Like I get 1-year plan, 2-year plan, but I think beyond 2 years, it's so hard to tell. Like things can change so drastically in your life. Like if you meet someone, if you change your job, you can even like, God forbid, get sick or something. Like you never know. So I feel like 5 years is just too far out.
I totally agree with that. So maybe I need to narrow it down to like the next 2 years. I think the next 2 years is also going to invite a lot of change. The first time in my life that I don't really have a goal.
And this is something to consider. Maybe focus on a relationship.
If
you want to.
I agree. And I think this directly relates to her engagement piece that, yeah, I think things are going to be shifting, and then the living situation, and then I'm like, okay, work, how's that going to plan out? And then that relates to finances because I don't want to be paying a lot of rent. So I'm like, oh shit, like what do I do? I have a place in mind that I want to move to, but I don't know if that's really realistic with my work right now. So I just want to kind of plan that out.
My next one is run a 5K. This is also a follow-on from our last video where my 2024 goal was to run a 5K, and that didn't happen because of my traumatic episode.
My last goal is be consistent with my side project, and I want you guys to also find some type of project or something that you would be down to put your work in this year other than work. Being expressive or creative in another realm other than work, really beneficial for both your work and whatever your mental health state is. So for me, it's going to be Woes of Womanhood. I really want to grow this channel. I really want to learn about how to produce and create videos and edit them and just see analytics. So I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, I love that. I don't know why I have like a few extra. My other one is take a cooking class. There's really cute ones at Cavallo Point, and they have a cooking class, so I definitely want to take one of those. Maybe make it like a date with Eric. Complete a certification. In general, I think it's always good to be continuously learning and improving. I'm currently working on a NASM certification, so that's under like health and fitness, just for fun. It's been interesting to learn more about health and fitness from an actual like professional medical standpoint. I never studied anything in the sciences beyond like basic bio, and I'm about 70% through the course.
And after she finishes, she's going to be my personal trainer.
Next one is get my car detailed because she's a little dirty. And I've never gotten my car detailed on the inside, so I just want to freshen up. My next one's have a picnic. I think it would be so fun to just like grab a sandwich and go have a picnic at Dolores or Golden Gate Park. Something that you would think you do in San Francisco. So many people do that in San Francisco, but we just like never really do that. And finally, my last one is make my own pickled vegetables.
Oh, that's fun.
Like pickled cabbage or pickled onions.
I saw this one on TikTok where it's like 1,000-year-old pot with Chinese people.
They pickled them? So in Persian culture, we have a bunch of pickled vegetables called torshi. So that's a very Persian thing to do too. We do like cauliflower, we do garlic. Cloves.
Garlics are good.
Yeah.
Garlic is good. Garlics are good.
I think that's everything. I think we might have done a little bit more than 50, honestly. But hope that was helpful. And we probably missed a bunch too. So if you have any that you're focusing on or you think would be good to add to a bingo card, let us know below.
Hopefully that was...
That's exactly what I just said. Let us know if that was helpful to you and what goals you're going to be adopting on your own bingo card. Dude, can you
So 50 is a lot. It's always good to listen to other people's ideas just so it can
Get your own wheels turning.
exactly what Sheila said.
Yes. I always get inspiration from people's videos like this, and I feel like everyone in our age range has similar goals. I think we all want to work on ourselves and kind of grow into the beautiful women that we're turning into. I think all of this is like a stage into mid-older 20s. The woes of womanhood.
Someone told me that they don't like New Year's resolution because that should be done every single day, which I totally agree. But also, I think it's good to kind of lay out everything you want to do and then prioritize or kick things off the list. And every day you can make a new goal. I think it's a good habit to have just to set out what you want to do and see where your mind's at. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode and tune in for next Thursday.
Bye.